Hey everyone, hope you and your family are staying safe and healthy through this crazy time that we're going through. There's a lot of information out there about forbearance programs. Reason being, people are getting laid off, their hours are being reduced, income's being reduced due to certain reasons, maybe variable income, commissions are less, tips are less, overtime, things of that nature. But I want to tell you about what no one else is talking about. Because forbearance with a zero monthly mortgage payment, it's actually a trap. Yes, it is a trap and no one's even talking about it. And I want to clearly explain why. So hopefully you can avoid the trap, because it's going to cost you a lot of money if you fall for it. So when you're doing a transaction with a lender, once it's all over, right, you have final documents that you sign, and then the transaction gets funded and recorded. You're done. And then you make your payment. That payment, however, goes to a servicer. So it's the servicer that actually has the forbearance program, not the lender. It's the servicer. Reason being is that's where you make the payment. They service your loan. They send you the statements. You got questions, you call that number. It's the servicer. So a lot of people don't know about that, but if you currently have a mortgage or had a mortgage in the past and you had to change your payment, it's the servicer. So let's use in this example that you're looking at doing a forbearance because of those reasons we talked about, because of lowered income or being laid off, and you're going to do a 3-month forbearance. So when you sign up for this program, let's say starting for that month 1, 0 payment for month 1, 0 payment for month 2, 0 payment for month 3. And then you go back to your payments on month 4 because you did a 3-month forbearance. And what they don't tell you is it's a balloon payment. Nothing is free. You still have to pay it back. So you've shifted the 3 payments that you didn't make under the forbearance program all to month 4. So in this example, let's say the monthly payment is $2,500. So $2,500 times 4 is $10,000. Well, you know what? Let's think about this and do some math. Because your income is reduced, how are you going to pay $10,000 at month 4? If you couldn't pay in month 1, month 2, month 3, how are you going to come up with that lump sum? Because it's what's called a balloon payment. Boom. You owe it all at one time. So that's what happens. And that is the trap. And here's what happens. So assume that you're not going to be able to make that $10,000 payment. Then 3 things happen. It's basically like, 2008 all over again. Phase 1, we'll call it LM, loan modification. Change up your terms, right, for good. Stage 2, might have to do a short sale. So whatever your mortgage is currently worth, then you sell your home and you pay the servicer less than what you owe. Or stage 3 is the house gets foreclosed. You get kicked out of the house, and then the servicer takes the home. Because right now, this is the time where people have the most amount of equity, and the servicer has the most to gain by doing these things. Because if they get the house back, guess what? They get your equity, because The house has been appreciating. You've been making the payments for how many years? So you've been paying the balance down. There's tons of equity to be had. But here's the kicker too. That's why I call it the trap. They trap you to take you down this path, loan mod, short sale, or foreclosure. But if you do any of those things, what's going to happen too is your credit score is going to lower. And then because of that, also mortgage guidelines say if you wanted to refinance, right? You did a loan mod, you wanted to refinance, or you wanted, for whatever reason, cash out, who knows, whatever. Because you did that event, what we call it, you're not able to refi. Say if you did a short sale or foreclosure, you no longer own the house. You can't purchase. Reason being, there's a seasoning time for negative credit events, such as these three that we mentioned. So the seasoning time, who knows? It could be from 2 years all the way to 7, depending on the program. You're talking about typical loans. So want to get that information out to you guys so you guys are crystal clear and know exactly what is going on. Also, I understand times are tough. And if you do have to do it, hopefully you're able to do what's called a predefined forbearance program. Predefined meaning the terms are known up front. Not that, hey, later on you're going to have these economic events, but it might be like, you know what, the 3 payments that we weren't able to pay, why don't we just stack it on to the back of the loan, and then it is what it is, you have more payments. Or, hey, you know what, for the next 5 years, the payment goes up a little bit, and then it pays off these 3 things because of this forbearance program. So you don't get a credit hit, you don't have any seasoning issues because you didn't take it to a negative event for mortgage purposes. So please share this information, let everyone know, like the page. As soon as I find out more information, and it's coming out daily, weekly, I'll put it out there so all you can stay informed as well. And please share this, because the more people know, the more empowered they are, so they can make the best decision they can for their family. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out. Talk to you guys soon. See ya.